this book called The Middle Passage, which is, you know, a gentler term for a midlife crisis. You know?
Dude, yes.
It's like James Hollis, and it's Jungian psychology, and it's beautiful because it talks about, you know, this sort of personification of self and this you know, the gathering of our identity as children, and due to our, you know, family bonds and ties, societal expectations. It could be religious, community, whatever, and you go through life attempting to present what you think the world wants from you. Some of it you may have some input in as far as what you want, but a lot of it is kind of an assembling to fit in. And then you get to this certain point, usually around your 30s, 40s, where that mask, that personification starts to wear thin and doesn't hold up. And there's this inner protest, and Jung talks about from the soul of the psyche rises up and says, there's a deeper truth here and a meaning, and what is it, and what is my contribution? And it usually comes around like when or people find themselves in a place of servitude to something outside of themselves, you know, and it's like you service yourself for so long, and as a sort of survival, and to you know, maintain a position in the workforce and so on, and then all of a sudden it's like there's something deeper that I haven't answered, and I find and your purpose even shifts around like the why for doing things, you know, like it might purely be, you know, I was saying this before, but the sort of purity around your motivations, and, you know, what is your heart saying? What is your passion? That's all very well, but you got to pay the bills. And so to be sort of financially motivated for a period of your life and to take care of folks and family and so on, one thing. And then, okay, that's sort of now.
That's in a safe place.
That's in a safe place. And what's the next thing? And it's, I think if you're lucky enough to find that thing that speaks to you on a sort of a deeper level, but also allows you to function and operate in the world and be sort of financially secure, then great. But I sort of find myself bouncing around with those questions a lot more than I ever have, and a lot more sort of indecision, and a lot more. I had this sort of not naive but pretty strong sort of relentless your confidence and pursuit when everything I was doing, and it was when things were as far out of reach as possible.
Dude, same. That's what I had.